We did come in during 4th of July week with no reservations and was having to find a spot. So we've been here for a little while, and this is working out perfect. We just love it here. This is gonna be picture perfect here. Oh my, look at that. That is a great, look at that. That is a great shot. Great shot. Look at that. July, breeze. Hi, it's Jerry, and Joan and I are in Stone Mountain, Georgia at the Stone Mountain Campground and Park. Oh, wow, this place is beautiful, has so much to offer. So right after the 4th of July, it has been really busy. Things are settling down a bit, and I thought I would just get on the e-bike. Gonna take the Havasco out today, and I was gonna take you on a tour. Just show you some of the campgrounds. I won't go into all the details here. I will put links in today's description that will show the various campgrounds that they have here. This park is like campground after campground. It's like multiple campgrounds that exist within the park, and you have everything from high-end premium next to the pool, down by the lake, full hookup, to the basics. So, and even tent camping for those of you who like to do that. There's some beautiful, beautiful primitive camping here, and I hate to even use that term primitive. It's anything but that. So we're going to get on the bike. I'll show you some of the campground stuff intermixed with just touring and show you in all the fun areas. And let me share this about riding a bike. Whether you've got an e-bike or a regular bike, this park is very, very large and super, super bike friendly. I was out on it just day before yesterday, riding around, just enjoying without a camera, and there were bikers everywhere. So this is super, super bike friendly. All right, let's get on the e-bike. Let's see some of the pretty stuff around here. One of the products that we enjoy using so much is our Brooklyn bedding mattress, and it's not just us. We get comments on our YouTube channel, and people send us emails of, why did we wait so long? This is the best night's sleep we've ever had in an RV. Or our RV mattress was terrible and you suggested getting a Brooklyn bedding mattress. Now that we have it, oh my goodness, we wish we'd have done it sooner. Well, I'll share with you, that's been the exact same path that we followed as well. It is a great night's sleep. We enjoy them so very, very much. And one of the great things about the mattress is they have a size that fits virtually every RV that's out there. We'll have an upcoming video soon of showing some various different sizes of some of our friends and family who have acquired RV mattress from brooklynbeddingmattress.com, and we're just amazed at every size always fits, and they all say, wow, what a great night's sleep. It's real easy to get one. You just go out to the website, select the mattress that you want, the style that you want. You have questions. They have a chat facility that you can ask what is best for our type of sleep. Then the mattress comes directly to your doorstep in a few weeks. You bring the box inside, you lay it on the platform, take it out of the box, take it out of the plastic, and within minutes the mattress is at full size. Such a simple installation. But there's so much more than just the ease of ordering these mattresses and a simple installation. Each mattress comes with a 120-night sleep trial. They come with a 10-year warranty, free shipping, and they're made in Arizona. I would like to thank RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. And it's very easy for you to get your Brooklyn Bedding mattress as well. Just go out to RVmattress.com/ilovervlife, and to get 25% off your purchase, use the code ilovervlife. I'll start off with the campground that Joan and I are staying in. Each campground has like a letter that goes with it, and we're in L. This is right down from the camp store. Kind of give you an idea. If you look right up there, there's the entrance into the campground area. So we're just down, take a right, take your immediate left, and you're in the campground of L. Very wooded. We're 42 feet long. They call this a 51-foot site. And we're right up here on the end. Makes it easy to get in and out. We did come in during 4th of July week with no reservations and was having to find a spot. So we've been here for a little while, and this is working out perfect. We just love it here. But you'll see as we ride down along the park here, it's nice and wooded. Not all of them are like that. This one's heavily wooded, and beautiful bathhouses here. Very, very clean, very well made. Okay, we'll pull down inside L here and let you just see what it looks like. It is really, you can see how wooded, see how nice these are? Just beautifully wooded sites. So pretty. So very, very pretty. And you can take everything from some of the smaller units. You can see that little Class C that's sitting in there, and room for the car to be able to park. As we go down here along the lake, you'll see this big 45-foot bus style that's down here. That's a whopper, and they're right down here on the edge of the water. And if you stay here in L, you've got a little walkway right over to the pool area. Makes it really, really nice. So, hey, how you doing? And then as we go up here to where our site is at, here, I'll just show you some of these others. Now, what I'll do is, I'll put a link to the map for the park instead of me going number after number. You can kind of reflect to these, and it's best to call the park if you're unsure about length, and they'll guide you in that. Here you'll see one of the nice, they call them comfort stations. Showers, bathrooms, those types of things. And there's our Montana. You can see all 42 feet of it. Fits, no challenge whatsoever. Full hookup, 50 amp, cable. We don't use cable, but we had it if we needed it. All right, let's check out a few more campgrounds. All right, the next campground we'll go into is M. They call this Maple Trail. It's gonna look very similar to what we just left. Very similar. This one does have a very nice long pull through. I'll mention that one, that's $254 in M if you're looking for a pull through. And this one, these are not quite the same as what we have over in L. L has better, what I'll call better defined areas for your casual space. And these are just a little bit of crush and run, you know, put up into the banks. Some of the banks are a little bit high. I'm looking, these do have sewer in them. But what you want to pay real attention to is, if you're looking at the map, is on the loops of these. So as you see where we're going down here at the end, that is what they call the lake view. And usually you have to pay just a little bit more for that. But you'll be able to see, if we can get into one down here that doesn't have a camper, I'll show you what that looks like. So in this 280 spot that you see here in M, you see you're right on the edge of the lake, not in the big main open water area. I'll show you some of those as we get into them, and boy, are they some kind of pretty. But this is still beautiful. I will mention this, it's July. It's been kind of warm. We've had some storms that's come through. This is after the 4th, the week after the 4th. And we've got the lake here, and we got breezes come across it, and it's really pleasant today. So great day for a bike ride, especially on this e-bike. All right, let's go look at a few more spots around here. In the M section before the past, and you can see the pull-throughs that are here. I actually used one of these pull-throughs. These are big, long pull-throughs. You can see here with this prowler here, no problem pulling into it. So there's several very, very long pull-throughs here in this M section. But I think we could fit into without any problem. Usually in these pull-throughs, what you have to be careful with is the trees. And this wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. And O, section O. Now this has got some beautiful, beautiful lake views. Let's go down here and look at this. So you have both O and P. This is O here, and this is P over here. And you can get the bigger units in here. I don't think these have sewer. I think these are water and electric only. That's right, these are only water and electric. Beautiful wooded spots, great. Look at this, beautiful views of the lake over here. And this lake view is gonna only get better. A few pull-throughs. A few lake views. It's a nice campground. Look at this. Look at that beautiful view of the lake down there. Isn't that gorgeous? And, you know, if you are only going to be here for a couple days or you don't mind using the Blue Boy, this is a great spot to come. Nice, couple nice little pull-throughs. Kind of small on that one. Another pull-through here. We could fit in that. It's getting close, though. Just one more shot of one of these pretty, pretty wooded spots. Again, these are not full hookup, but they're nice. Real pretty. Real pretty. And then there's your, there's another bathhouse, or they call them comfort stations. I mentioned, is it bike friendly? It is. Is it golf cart friendly? It's that too. So you kind of get the benefits of all that. Now that's bike friendly in the campgrounds. And those folks, I think it's bike friendly in the whole park. Now when you first come in, we're right down here on L. When you first come in, there's the campground and the store. I won't go in the store, but I'll kind of show you that. But I wanted to take you down into this section here. This is kind of nice. I'm going to show you this in two parts, just so I can kind of capture everything here. They call this F, the Falcon Trail. This is one of your premium locations. So what you see here is these, you know, they got little porches and things, and they've got, you know, your grills and so forth that are over here. And then to make sure you have plenty of space, they put the parking here in the middle. And they've got them on both sides, you'll see. Now over there on that side is where the playground, swimming pool, all those types of things. They got a very nice swimming pool here. You can see it's big enough to get a 45-foot bus in, no problem whatsoever. So what kind of, and this wraps around, as you'll see as we go down here around the corner. And it goes up through, there's your bathhouse up there. And then, of course, you can see the pool that's located over there. We won't go into the pool. I don't want to bother their privacy. Now, a lot of different things here. RVs, yurts, even rentals I'm going to show you. So this is A, B, C, D, and E trails. So you got a little bit of everything over here. You've got small and large. You've got these pavilions. These are a premium space, paved pavilions. There's a couple of those in here. Hear the train. I don't know if we'll get to see the train while we're here. We'll try to catch it. It rides around. You can go down there and ride around the mountain. That's neat. Starting to see Stone Mountain over there in the distance. But you can see these are all nice big spaces here. All full hookup. Very nice. There's another nice pavilion space. Some have them, some don't. Again, nice bathhouses here. Now where we're at now is in one of my favorite spots. This is, I think, A, B, C, D, and E. Those are your different loops. This is like one big giant campground, but it has a little bit of everything in here. As you saw as we went in this area, as we came down from a swimming pool, those sites are very large, very, very nice. You've got paved with pavilion. You've got several different levels. I think all of this really is a full hookup back in here, 50 amp sewer, that type of thing. But you have primitive camping and we won't ride all around the camping and show you where the tents are at, but I'll just give you a view of that. And then you've got all kinds of rentals that I'll show you as we're here. I'm in 157. This is probably one of my favorite spots that I like here at this campground. I'll give you this view. You can see here from 157, you've just got a great view of the lake. And if you look right there, if you can look through the trees, it might show up in the video. That's the top of Stone Mountain, and you can either take the gondola up there, or if you're bold, here, I'll put a link up here at the top where I hiked that thing in the winter. It's from several years ago. But also, if you look down in this area, this is where all your primitive camping is. So this is tent only down in this section. And then again, you've got all these nice big bathhouses to be able to support all that. So pavilion covered areas, you know, that you can picnic in. And then, you know, I'll show you this. If you want to do the yurt thing, there's yurts that you can rent. And I've been inside those and they are quite fancy. There's the train again. And we'll ride down here. Here is something new since they've added since we've been here. You can actually rent a camper. an RV, and you can stay in those. So we'll ride down there. All right, the yurts are on Bluebird Trail on B. If you're looking at those, and every single one of them have a deck and a view of the pretty lake. And these are those rentals that I was sharing with you. They call them rental trailers. And you know, classic, you know, your classic RVs and campers that are here. And if you were ever wondering, would I enjoy being in a camper, here's a great place for you to come for a weekend or a week and try one out and see if it's what you thought that it would be. You know, it's a very minimal investment, and then you get to enjoy all the fun things of the park. We come up at the end of the yurts, and as you continue to look up here, here's all those pretty sights. And the nice thing about these is they're elevated, so your views are, you know, above the yurts and the rentals and things like that. So where you can enjoy the views, these just absolutely breathtaking views of Stone Mountain and the lake. And we're going to continue over there where you see the dam. We're going to go over there in just a minute. And here's one of these pavilion sites. Let me take you up to these, because there's not many of these, but if you really want to go up on the high end, here you go. This is a little bougie for camping, but look at this. This is a nice 175. I'm going to do this one day. I don't know when, but we're going to do this one. And it's going to be on the much higher price range. But look at this. You got this big, giant, long paved pull through that you can enjoy. Isn't this nice? And then you got your little pavilion. And today we're being investigated by Mr. Squirrel. There he goes. But in addition to this, this looks like all new pavement here too. All new pavement. And then you've got this, look at this gorgeous picnic view. And it's just you. There's nothing in front of you looking at the lake. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, this is special. Joan and I are going to do this. I'm going to remember this one. And I got a feeling since I put it out here in the video, it's going to get taken a lot. But you can see just about anything fits in here. Look at that's a 45-foot bus. Big boy. General store, you can get some of your basic needs, ice, a few grocery items. You can get those types of things. You can see the check-in that's over there. And then they have there's the pavilion. And I think it's rentable, but when it's raining, you see lots of people in there who are escaping just to get out and hang out in that. All right, here we go. We're gonna pull out of the campground now. There are tons and tons and tons of things to do around here. I encourage you, if you're physically able, you got to do the hike up to the top of Stone Mountain. Again, I've done it. And but there's other things too that are not as physically demanding. So I'm going to show you some of those. Some of these, if you don't have a bike to go to and don't want the long walk from the campground, then you can drive to these, and there's plenty of parking. I'll show you that. But lots of sites. So we'll go down here to the dam. We'll start there, and I'll just let you see that view. We're going to take a shortcut up by the boat dock, where you can launch your kayaks and things like that. And then there's probably a few more things in store that'll be fun to go see. Let's go look at them. Well, we're at the dam. The geese said it would be okay if I stopped here and showed you this, because they all agreed. They looked at me and went, "Jerry, you need to stop here. This is some kind of pretty." And you know what? For the first time, the geese were right. Right up there, that's the top of Stone Mountain. You can actually see, you know, where the gondolas go up. And then right about there, right in that area, you'll see one of the big convention centers, hotels that you can stay in. But look at this. Oh, wow, pretty, some kind of pretty. And off in the distance to your right, you can see the campground we just left with the yurts and those types of things. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. Well, if you can see behind me, we are just now coming up from the dam area there by the lake, and we're going into an area here called Northwoods. Now on the e-bike, I'm going to sit here on my backside, and I've got it on 3, and and my gear on 5, and I'm just going to sit here and just take it easy and enjoy this beautiful area. So they've got Southwoods, Westlake, Park Central. There's a lot of things that's up through here. including access to the evergreen, what they call the lakeside resort. So that's the big resort. We've actually done some business in that area back in my corporate days. And we'll continue on up on this ride. Now, I'll mention this about this ride. On an e-bike, you know, it's a breeze. There's nothing to it. Easy breezy. Now, if you're on a regular 10-speed, you're going to have to work it just a little bit. And I thought that there was a shortcut over here to where I was going. I'm not sure where it is. So we may just take the scenic route here and enjoy that. As you get closer over here to where all the attractions are, the area changes quite a bit. So you can see here they've got, you know, walking trails, sidewalks and things like that. And they also have, you know, this whole side over here. This is one way. And this side of the road that you're seeing over here to my left is dedicated to bicycles and pedestrian traffic. So that's nice. That's really nice. And you know, you just see a lot of people taking advantage of this today too. I can see why. It is just a stunning middle of July day. Well, we're going to continue down the road a little bit. I have got some really cool things to show you. Kind of something that you definitely want to do if you come to Stone Mountain. We're going to take a stop and go over here to something called the grist mill. And we'll get some history on that in just a little bit, but there's really more than just the grist mill here. We've got all these great pavilions. This is referred to as the grist mill pavilion. Big pavilion that you see here, right on the edge of the lake. And this is rentable. You can rent these and have like family reunions, those types of things, big events. And if you'll notice right over there is a big open pit grill you can take advantage of, that type of stuff. Picnic areas all over the place. And then of course this gorgeous lake view. Beautiful pavilion. Oh my gosh, look at that. And then, you know, you've got all kinds of parking up here. And then they've got overflow parking. It does get busy during the weekend. Again, think about this. This is the week after 4th of July. Look how open it is. Here's some other areas up here that you can take advantage of that have grills, smaller pavilions, but they are there. I see one family up there. You can see them up there in the distance. They're grilling up there over the big open stone fireplace and pit. That's pretty cool. Like that. We're going to walk down here to the grist mill. Not far to go. And just see, you know, we've been coming to Stone Mountain for years and years. This is going to be a first for me too. I've never been here. Not that the grist mill anyway. Hear water running. And here is the grist mill. Look at this. Oh, we can actually walk out here on the edge. Isn't this a pretty sight? Look at this. All kinds of different water. I don't know how the creeks are running here, but something's definitely feeding. Look at this. Isn't that one beautiful building? So it looks like they've got several ways to channel the water to the old grist mill. Look at that. That's some kind of pretty. I don't think we can go in. I think it's closed off. Yep, it's sealed. No going in. One window that I can't see in, and there, you can see the spillway here with Mr. Robin sitting on top of it. And this is part of the walking trail system. They have trails all over. You can see they've got different marks. You can look at the map and they give each one of them a name. And this one goes around the lake and brings you up to this area. And then another spot we'll be going to in a minute. And here you can see the old spillway from days gone by, how they used to channel the water through here. And we go down here and hit the wheel. Look at that. Just look at that. That is some kind of pretty, y'all. Look at that. Some kind of pretty. This is gonna be picture perfect here. Oh my, look at that. That is a great, look at that. That is a great shot. Great shot. Even though we're here at the grist mill, there's some other things to see that I think we can walk to from the grist mill. That's not too far away, and that might be interesting. Let's head up these steps. Directly across from the grist mill, there's a little roundabout up there, so if you want to kind of get your bearings. This is called the quarry exhibit. And this will be interesting. Another thing that I've never done before. Let's see. Now here's something else. If you take the train ride, you go right by it. All right. And this is what's really amazing. I've heard about this. Where all the granite from Stone Mountain has gone. Look at this, Alabama, Arizona, golly. Just about every state in the union, look at that. That's amazing. My understanding is that some of this is in the capital of the U.S., and I know it's in the capital, downtown Atlanta. Look at this. Wow. As we walk up here to see this exhibit, let me just share an interesting tidbit of information. There was over 7,645,000 cubic feet of granite taken from Stone Mountain, from this quarry. Now, if you want to know about what that might be, if you had 1 foot long stones, paving stones, you could stretch that 12,444 miles. That's from the North Pole to the South Pole. As we walk up the trail here, you can see we're literally on this hard, giant bubble of granite that just appears out of the ground. And again, I've hiked to the top on the other side. Here's the exhibit. Now, this is still part of the natural mountain, but you can actually look up there and see where some cuts have come from. There you go. They're saying the geology of this is over 300 million years old. Think about that. And it was just a big body of magma that cooled and hardened into granite that's 6 miles below the surface. Think about that. Wow. So they had everything here from, you know, the people that did the quarrying. Just to give you an idea how big this block is, this one block is 66,000 pounds, over 30 tons. Isn't that something? That is big. Started in 1845. You can hear the train going off in the background. I think the remnants of those tracks were from the quarry period. Some of this granite was used in the Panama Canal. Think about that. Wow. And the last piece of stone taken out of here was 1978. It's a long time. Referred to as the Central Park. And this is where, there's a lot of things here I'll show you when we come up to this area. The big thing is this is where you get on the gondola to go up to the top. And we've got some shots, and this is also where you come and see the laser show, fireworks, and the drone show that they're doing now. We haven't seen the drone show. Let's go over here by the mountain. You can't come to Stone Mountain unless you see the mountain. And the carving, and you know, just the fun stuff around here. Coming over from the parking area, this is on the left-hand side. So this is where you see the carving museum and the little gift shop. And It's just kind of a cool area down here. This is also where you get your ticket for the gondola. Little cafe down here. But the interesting place to me is going to be right up there, and we'll go up there on the top of the hill. But I did want to show you this. They call this the Summit Sky Ride. Here's where you get your tickets. And round trip is 20 bucks, meaning that if you want to save $5, you can walk back down. All right, let's walk up here. This is where it becomes Stone Mountain to me. And this is our favorite spot to come to, is the lawn. You bring your blanket and snacks or a picnic beverage, picnic lunch, picnic supper, whatever you want to have, and you sit out here on the lawn and enjoy the fireworks and the laser. And now I understand they have drones. We have not seen the drones as of yet. You get that incredible view. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now, one thing let me warn you about, don't bring any alcohol. You'll get in big, big trouble. This is an alcohol zero zone, so just don't do it. Don't do it. They will check your cooler. Look at that. There goes the gondola. Now, Joan and I have done that. And yes, I have one of those oh boy tummy moments. It will definitely give you a tummy moment, that's for sure. Knees get a little wobbly on Jerry, that is for sure. I'm not afraid to admit it. I wanted to take you through Memorial Hall. I'm just going to show you just a few things here. One thing I want to encourage you to do if you get a chance, and that's to go to the video presentation here they have about the carvers. I can't show that here. I don't want to get into copyright issues. If you come to Stone Mountain, it'll just give you a ton of information, but here I can kind of give you some highlights here. And you can see when the carvings began in 1915. This was done, this carving. Here's a kind of a mock-up of the heads, and that you see there was done as part of the memorial to the Confederate States of America. That's what it's about. So you had two different leaders, Gutzon Borglum and Augustus Luitman. We're kind of like the artist behind that. Here's a close-up rendition. This was the original model that was presented to be done by Augustus Luitman. Several reproductions, just, there's the carving that we're seeing here from the window, but just to kind of give you an idea of just how big things are. Here's the stars from General Lee's collar. There's my hand in front of it, just so you can see the mass of this. And then on Jefferson Davis's horse, you can see the size of his buckle for blackjack. There's my hand in front of it, just so you can see the mass and just the detail, the intricate detail that was done by these master carvers and designs. Here you go. You can see the stars from his collar. That's the approximate size. Here, I'll give you an idea. I'll stand in front of it. Just of Lee's head. You can see the approximate size of it, how big it is. Massive, massive undertaking. Tremendous artistry. Just absolutely breathtaking. And again, make sure you see the video of the carvers. It's really moving. Definitely worth it. It's all free. It don't cost anything. Just the cost of getting in the park. Irving and the Memorial Hall, they've just got tons of what they call the attractions, tons of things for the kids to do. There you go. This one's got a water element to it, perfect for July. There you go. But this one's called Highland Outpost, and the kiddos can get up there and do all the little climbing areas, and adults too. I see mom and dad up there too having fun. So they have eateries down here, barbecue place, miniature golf, all kinds of stuff to see. It's middle of the week, so not a lot of folks here. Weekends are quite busy. And I talked to one of the folks that worked here, and they said 4th of July was crazy. Get on the scenic railroad, and the train line starts here. But this is where you catch the train to go around the mountain. I hope you've enjoyed the tour of Stone Mountain. This was a first for us, doing it on a bike or an e-bike, and then seeing some things that we've never seen before. A little bit of taste of all the pretty campgrounds around here. And so many sights and sounds to see, just for adults and the kiddos alike. Tons of stuff to do for the kids. And then, of course, the lawn at night for the fireworks and the laser show and the drone show, as always. Just a superb event. Matter of fact, we hear the fireworks from the campground. So I hope you enjoyed this long tour of beautiful Stone Mountain. I love doing this. Oh, you bet I love RV life.